All right, good Monday morning. Thank you for watching the KGNS Digital News Desk. We are at the mid-morning point. Telemundo en tu Casa is coming up at 11, and then I'll see you on KGNS News at noon. It is President's Day, the 19th day of February. That's a federal holiday, so expect the city, the county to be closed, etc., etc. We'll go over that in just a little bit. But what is your weather for this President's Day? For that, we're going to talk to Yolanda Villarreal. Yolanda, it was a cold weekend. What's going on today?
It was a cold weekend and also rainy. By Sunday, we saw that rain clear out. So we're going to start to see the beginning of a warming trend. Today, it is going to be very pleasant. The kiddos are out of school because it's President's Day, as Ruben had mentioned. If you're wondering, hey, how is it going to be outdoors? Because I know the carnival's still going on, and if you're planned to go, you know it is going to be very nice. So this morning, you're still wearing your jackets. We're in the 50s. 56 is our current temperature. 55 for Carrizo Spring. In the upper 50s for Zapata, Falcon Lake, in the low 50s for Freer, and in the mid 50s for Hebbronville. So our winds for today are expected to be out from the southeast, meaning that they're going to be increasing our dew points into the 60s, even though it's still not going to be humid for this week. Slowly, we're going to start to see that moisture increase. Our winds right now are blowing up to 12 miles per hour. You could kind of say it is breezy, but get ready for Wednesday. That's when we're going to notice that change. Also, if you plan to go to the carnival, I believe they're going to be opening around 1 p.m. this afternoon. Around 1 p.m. we're going to be in the 60s, the upper 60s. Then by 5 p.m. in the 70s, lots of sunshine. Don't forget to apply some sunblock as well. Then from 7 p.m. we do see that our temperatures will be slowly dropping into the 60s. For tonight, we're expected to reach a low in the 50s, 51. But also look at this map. Pay close attention because, yeah, over the weekend, we're getting those cold temperatures. But look what's to come from February the 24th all the way up to the 28th, above normal temperatures, not only for Texas, all the way into the central states, the southeast, the Great Lakes, places in Colorado. So it's going to be a warm one for us as well for next week. So for tonight, dropping in the low 50s. Tomorrow, we're going to see the beginning of those 80s. But then look for Wednesday and Thursday. Highs in the upper 80s. Near that 90-degree mark. And also you notice that the lows will be increasing for Wednesday. If you have plans to be outdoors, it's going to be breezy, gusts up to 33 miles per hour. And from Wednesday all the way into the weekend as well, it will continue to be breezy. Then by the end of this week, it will be possible that a cold front could be passing by. And I know Saturday there's going to be an event as well. If I'm not mistaken, LC would be having an outdoor event. Then on Sunday, it's the air show. So far for the air show, it looks like it's going to be nice, but keep in mind we have that cold front as well. By the end of this week, there's lots of moisture. We could probably start to see some rain chances appear by tomorrow or as we head into the end of this week. What do you think about that, Ruben?
Pretty warm temperatures, Yolanda. Perfect, though, if you're going to go out to the carnival. And then, as you mentioned, Saturday, LC has their Fun Fest. And then on Sunday is the air show. So it's good weather for everyone to get out, unlike Saturday, the day of parade. Man,
Yeah.
that was cold stuff.
Cold and rain.
All right. Okay, Yolanda, thank you very much. We'll see you on the noon show. We've got a couple of guests, by the way, on the noon show, including I believe we have the Zapata pageant, the girls coming in for the noon show, and also someone from TAMU. So we'll see you at the noon show, Yolanda.
So join during the noon show as
Yes,
well. So they can watch.
absolutely. Okay, thanks,
Bye.
Yolanda. So let's take a look at traffic before I take a break here and get into the news this morning. There is no classes today for the high schoolers, at least. And so we take a look at Loop 20 at Casablanca. Still quite a bit of traffic out there, considering the fact that lots of things are closed today. Mostly your government offices would be closed, your city, your county, and so forth. LISD, the teachers and administration did have to go to class today, or did have to go to school today. They're done with their classes. Long time ago, I'm guessing, some of them not so long ago, but the students were both off at United ISD and LISD. So things running smooth there on Loop 20. No accidents that we have heard about so far this morning. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in 1 minute right here on the KGNS website and on the YouTube page as well. Stay with me. We'll get into our news. Okay, thanks for staying with me here on the KGNS Digital News Desk. Let's get into your news this morning. A man is fighting for his life after his truck falls off an overpass this weekend. The accident happened a little after 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. This would have been around the time the parade was letting out. The driver, 45-year-old Jose Luis Tejada, was headed north on I-35 near the area of Dr. Ike's. So really that was not really too close to anything happening parade-wise. Plus he was going north. Police tell us Tejada was the only person inside the vehicle when he lost control and crashed into the cement barrier of the highway, which sent him over the overpass. Tejada was airlifted to a San Antonio hospital in critical condition, and we'll have more information for you on his condition once it becomes available. U.S. Customs and Border Protection seized over $5 million worth of narcotics. This was at the Columbia Solidarity Bridge. The first seizure happened last Monday when an empty tractor trailer was sent to secondary inspection at the port of entry. The CBP searched the trailer. They discovered over 2,000 pounds of alleged marijuana within the trailer. The narcotics had a street value of over $5 million. And in another incident, a tractor trailer with a flatbed truck was sent to secondary inspection. There, a CBP officer found 23 pounds of alleged cocaine in the flatbed with a street value of over $5 million. The agency continues to investigate these discoveries. Over to Ensenada, a human smuggling attempt is stopped there that leads to 15 people being found. This happened last week when an Ensenada police officer stopped a tractor trailer. As the officer tried to make contact with the driver, people inside the trailer ran out. Border Patrol was called on to the scene to help. 15 undocumented individuals were found. Reports indicate that they were from Mexico, Guatemala, and El Salvador. They were turned over to Border Patrol for processing. The driver was identified as a Laredo citizen. He was arrested and charged with 10 counts of human smuggling. Now to an update on the new sheriff's office that's been in the works for years. Sheriff Cuellar tells us how important it is for his office to move in as soon as possible in order to begin using the real-time crime center. He says it's similar to what the Laredo Police Department uses.
Matter of fact, I was talking to Chief Mike Rodriguez today, and I was asking him, I say, you know, when we open up, do you mind sending someone from your office to be there with us so we can be able to cooperate, you know, everything that they're doing and we're doing, so we can be able to be more productive and more as a force multiplier. You know, so he said yes. He said, oh yes, Sheriff, whatever you want, we want to work together and we want to do that.
Well, the sheriff went on to stress the importance of working with fellow agencies of law enforcement. Well, it was a big weekend for the Washington's birthday celebration. The annual abrazo ceremony temporarily shut down traffic at bridge number 2 early Saturday morning. According to WBCA officials, the symbolism of walking the bridge from two different countries and meeting in the middle to exchange an abrazo is powerful. This year's bridge speaker was Webb County Judge Tano Tijerina, who currently serves as the 15th county judge. He's held that position since 2015. And it continued from there immediately following the beloved Anheuser-Busch Washington's birthday parade began. This year, the parade had over 200 floats from local leaders, school districts, and even people from out of town. This parade had something for everyone. Your Good Neighbor station and our sister station, Telemundo Laredo, were also out there broadcasting in both English and Spanish. First time we've done a simultaneous broadcast in English and Spanish. We were also broadcasting to all of our digital platforms.
3, 2, 1, and they're off!
And from the parade, we go to the Jalapeno Festival, with the day wrapping up with the bravest of the brave as they battle for bragging rights in the annual jalapeno eating contest. People from far and wide were on hand to take part in this annual competition. And of course, no jalapeno competition is complete without the guest of honor as timekeeper.
He waved. A couple of words.
For the benefit of the contestants, the barometer reading's about 30.20 at sea level, but we're about 500 feet above sea level, so that's that much less atmosphere weighing down upon you. So be aware the barometer here is about 29.7. I hope that helps.
One more time. He went further.
All right, the jalapeno contest winners were Tanner Gray in the amateur division with 135 jalapenos. In the professional category, Molly Schuler, she downed 329 jalapenos, making this the 6th time she's won the title. A big congratulations to the winners and everyone who took part. And for the first time ever, the start and finish line for a Laredo Marathon went from one country to another. It was bright and early Sunday morning when lots of people braved the weather for the early morning run. The race began in Laredo at Jarvis Plaza and it ended in Nuevo Laredo at El Palacio Federal. First place received first place in the women's category was Maria de la Luz Rodriguez. First place in the men's category was Eric Mose. First place received $2,000. Second place received $1,000. Third place gets $500. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back after this. Stay with us on the website and on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to the KGNS Digital News Desk. A couple more things before I wrap up for the morning. We'll get ready to cast your ballot for the candidate of your choice. Tomorrow is the start of early voting in Webb County for the primary election. We're told elections office staff spent last week preparing for early voting with signs and equipment checks. Early voting goes from tomorrow through March 1st. Election day, primary day, is March the 5th. For a full list of voting locations, you can go to our website. Finally, United ISD teachers and staff are off today, while over at Laredo ISD, only students have today off. LISD faculty and staff are expected to be at work today. Classes are resuming for everyone tomorrow, Tuesday. All those details can also be found on our website. So just a few closures I'm sure you already know about, but just as a reminder, city offices are closed. All their administrative offices are closed for President's Day. Essential services like garbage collection do continue. Public transportation is available. Lawn clipping and branch collection, those are not available today. The 311 call center is active today. Everything resumes tomorrow. Same for the county. All Webb County administrative offices will be closed today as well. That includes the tax assessor's collector's office. All emergency services will remain active, of course, and Webb County offices remain open tomorrow. Will reopen tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna wrap things up here and we will see you on Telemundo at 11 o'clock for En Tu Casa, and then I will see you on KGNS News at noon. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed rest of your day.